Hey everyone, what's up? I hope you're all doing well. We are going to be doing a full face of e.l.f. makeup today. I had actually tried filming this as like a first impressions, and then as I was going over the footage, I noticed it was blurry. And yeah, you know what? First impressions really just don't go well for me, but it's still gonna be a full face of e.l.f. Well, almost a full face. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to start with my brows today just because I use the same brow pencil I usually do, but I did pick up the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. They just didn't have it in my shade, but the first time I had tried this, I was like, you know what? I'll just get a different shade, see what it's about. And I actually did really like it, but I just need the right shade, so I'll give this to my mom. I did, however, grab the Wow Brow in the shade black, and this has some fibers in it, and so when I got it, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. But I actually really do like it, and I've been using it every single time I've been doing my brows. It just gives a little something more. It's, yeah, it's a nice product, and I really do like the distance between the actual applicator to the handle. I know that's kind of like an odd thing to point out, but it allows it to be a bit of a smoother process. You don't actually like see the fibers in your brow, which is what I thought would happen. It just, I don't even know, like, makes them look a little more fuller, a little fluffier, and that's my preference when it comes to brows, so I like it. I really do. Then to prime my skin, I'm taking the e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. I believe this is a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip, which I've used once before, and from what I can remember, this e.l.f. one is way more liquidy, but it just grips onto your makeup so well that, like, it's magical. I'm gonna apply this on the perimeters. It does also offer that cooling sensation, which is really nice because it's just like, it's the perfect little thing to have in the morning. And it also smells like a Thin Mint. Yeah, I don't know. You can tell how tacky it is because my fingers honestly just grip right onto my skin. For my nose, let's go ahead and take the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I've used this several times. The Poreless Primer, though, is really nice to me because it is giving you that pore filling effect, but it's not stripping your skin of any hydration. And I find that with a lot of different pore primers, they can just be extremely drying, but this one feels almost like a light face lotion. Let's go ahead and move on to some foundation, or in this case, a CC cream. So this is the e.l.f. Camo CC cream, and I got mine in the shade Light 240W. This shade is a tad bit too yellow, but I'm gonna go ahead and like balance it all out with concealer. The first time I tried this, I was so impressed with the coverage. Like, I was not expecting this to be as full as it was. Granted, it does say that it is a full coverage product, but I don't know, I still had my doubts. It does leave a very natural finish to the skin. Yeah, it's very comfortable on the skin as well. Super lightweight, so yeah, I've been liking this one so far. Next up for concealer, this is a favorite of mine. It's the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo. I've used the original one before, and I liked it, but as soon as they came out with the hydrating one, I was like, oh, this is for sure my favorite because I'm still getting that coverage, but it isn't as drying. Yeah, man, it's just like the way that this concealer blends out, it always amazes me. This is like my safe concealer. If my skin is ever bugging out or whatever it may be, this concealer will always look good. For powder, I believe, yeah, there's no name on it, but I think it's the Beautifully Bare Sheer Tint Finishing Powder. It is like a tad bit too dark for my skin tone, so I just have to use this sparingly. I'm also not sure because I have the Beautifully Bare blush and that one got discontinued, so I'm hoping that this one won't get discontinued because it's been around for quite some time, but I don't know, I just really wanted to try this out. So I'm taking just a bit of powder, beginning to set the center of my face. Yeah, I like, for what it does, I really like it. It's not looking cakey on my skin, and it's just giving a nice even layer. I feel like it even blurs the skin a tad bit, which, that's fun. For some bronzer, I'll be using the E.L.F. Primer Infused. I know I'm like at the very end with this, but I just don't want to buy a new one since I already had this one. Like, it just didn't make sense to me. However, I really do want to try out the Putty bronzer that they came out with, but when I made this purchase, they weren't on sale yet, so maybe next time. Because this is a primer infused bronzer, it is decently pigmented, and again, it's one of those that a little goes a long way. Okay, so the bronzer, it's on. I've heard mixed reviews about their primer infused products. I know that some people really like them or some people don't. I have had good experiences with them, but you know, to each their own. Okay, now I'm gonna take the E.L.F. Bite Size Duo in the shade Spiced Apple to highlight my skin. Yeah, these just go on like butter. Woo! 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 I like using this product lightly because it is a bit too bronzy for my skin tone, where if I turn my face, you can kind of see where I placed down that product, but whatever. For some blush, I'm taking the E.L.F. Putty Blush in the shade Bahamas, and I own the one in Bali, but I saw this shade and I was like, oh, I need that one as well. So here we are. I haven't found that the putty blushes disrupt any powder that's on my face, so the fact that I placed down powder has no effect on this. The shade is so nice though. It's like the perfect little juicy shade. Yeah, this is a hitter for sure, for sure. I really do like that one. Is that it for the skin? It is. Okay, let's go ahead and zoom in and take a look at some of the eye products. Now, to prep the eyes, I'm gonna use the, I think it's just like the original eyeshadow primer that they have. Eye primer just glides right over the lid, so it leaves a really even base for the eyeshadow. I went ahead and bought the Bite Size eyeshadow in Pumpkin Pie, and it's just another bronzy color scheme. You know, I don't know, I couldn't help myself. I also did grab the one in, I think it's Carnival Candy, so maybe I'll use that one in a different video, but today let's do something that I've never done before. Psych. Yeah, I am just gonna keep this extremely to the point. Let's start off with this warmer toned brown and begin to apply this right in the crease. I love how small they are, so they're travel friendly, and the payoff is really nice as well. They're pretty easy to work with. I've only tried out one other one, but it's been good so far. Okay, let's go ahead and take the more cool toned brown. I'm gonna start with the outer corner. For the base of the lid, let's take this outer shimmery shade. Woo. Woo. Yeah, with these bite-sized shadows, the star, I would say, is definitely the shimmers. Let's go ahead and add the lash shade right in that inner corner. For the lower lash line, I'm just gonna mix both of those matte shades and run it right along. What are we doing next? Mascara. So, I need to curl my lashes. Here's the thing, my lashes honestly only stay up if the formula is waterproof, and even then, sometimes it's kind of iffy. So for that reason, I got the travel size of the Lash It Loud mascara just because it isn't waterproof, so I didn't really expect it to do much. But if you're someone who has lashes that will just perk right up, well, I think this is a dandy mascara. But yeah, my lashes literally just go It's really nice to separate your bottom lashes. The transfer might be kind of wild. Yeah, honestly, I really like that mascara for the lower lashes, but up top, not really doing much for me. So let me go ahead and add some lashes on, and I will be back to finish up this little look. Okay, so lashes are on. These are the Ardell Faux Mink Demi Wispies, and I also added just a little bit more of that powder right to the center of my face, and it looks so silky on the skin. Like, I really like that. Anyway, okay, so for the lips, yeah, nothing new here. I'm taking the E.L.F. Retro Paradise lip liners. These are in the shade Nude 2 and Nude 3. So let's start out with Nude 3 to contour a little. I know, it's kind of wild right now, but stay with me. So let's take the shade Nude 2. Next, let's take the E.L.F. Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Champagne Glam. Okay, well, here is how everything is looking. Yeah, I don't know. Let's do a rundown of the products. So, again, I didn't use the brow pencil in this video, but I've used it before. And the Wow Brow. I really do like these products. I think for the price, they are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Then we have the primer, which big fan of. I am definitely going to continue to buy this for as long as they keep it in stock. The CAMO CC cream, also very impressed by this. You know, I don't feel it on my skin, like, and I feel that I still have a really nice even base. Concealer, we all know, I love this. Powder, yeah, man, I really do like this. I, again, want to buy this in a lighter shade because this is not going to work for me in like a month or so. Bronzer is cool. I've had this for quite a long time, so there are other bronzers I need to go through before I repurchase it. Is it one that I would say like I need to have this in my makeup at all times? No, but it's inexpensive, and if you want to try out something new, then sure, why not? The Putty blush, yeah, awesome product. I feel like these things are gonna last me forever, to be quite honest. And yeah, I'll probably pick up more shades of these at some point in my life. Honestly, the bite-sized duos, also hitters. They're small, they're travel friendly. Great. Eyeshadow primer, sweet. Bite-sized shadows, lovely. The only thing that I wasn't like crazy about was the mascara. You know, it was kind of just like whatever. Probably won't be, actually I know I won't be repurchasing this because I have other mascaras that do more for me, but if they come out with a waterproof one, I would like to try that out, so we'll see what happens. And for lip products, I use these all the time. It is no surprise that I really do like them. Yeah, looking at the overall face right now, it's pretty cute. Yeah, I mean, E.L.F. is a brand that I love very much, and I use their products, I think, in like almost every single video. So yeah, it was cool to be able to try out some new products, include some oldies, and create this makeup look. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I really need to go eat something because I am starving. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Dun dun dun. What am I saying? Whew, it's hot. Oh shit.